Okay, this is part 2 of the video review of the JNC Pain website on 11/21. Uh, Going up here to the procedure section. Overall, this looks good. The problem that jumps out at me here is the contact call to action button is below the fold. We need to figure out a way to fix that some way. It needs to be higher up and more prominent. These links to the individual procedures are good. Um, I think that what I'm going to end up doing is having a voiceover, either a voiceover or a video or a link to a video regarding these, um, and we can place the video somewhere in the center here. But that's a secondary edit for a little bit later on. But either way, we'll need to get this contact call to action button closer and more prominent. Um, some of them I noticed kind of look a little bit odd, like this one here, ultrasound guided blocks is very short. Uh, this is above the fold, but this looks odd down here. This break between here and this contact button and this contact form are within an inch and a half of each other. It's a little bit crowded, too busy, and redundant. So again, this entire section here, I think would be better just to take it and move it to a consolidated page here. The one we just looked at looks a lot better, more captivating, more pleasant than this page. This looks kind of plain. This information here might be good to put in a rolling quotes up here. I think the more I look at it, the more I think that would be a good idea. We do need to have it somewhere um, where they can have it just on a link to it, particularly for the mobile devices or perhaps some of the other browsers. But um, having it in rolling quotes kind of gives a little bit of motion and a little bit more motion, and I think it would look nice. Um, okay, going back up here, these links down here, pretty much the same thing as above. Um, as I spoke about on the main page, this going from the initial section to the next section with this video, and then this contact form and this map that really is not a map. Um, it seems sort of random. Um, I think we need a map link or directions link. Um, not sure. Okay, this contact button here. Um, that may be a good spot for directions, because we do have this big contact us today button here. So this one may not be necessary because we have this big one right up here. Another thing that we may want to look at is this wording to schedule an appointment with Dr. Adams. I don't want to give the impression that everybody who clicks this button automatically gets an appointment. One, because I don't want to accept every patient that calls. The certain insurance companies I'm no longer taking for chronic medication management. Some I'm just not taking at all unless they're an internal referral from one of our neurosurgeons. Um, so I need to reword that, perhaps to apply for an appointment or to inquire about an appointment with Dr. Adams. Um, I want to leave a sense. I want to leave that action um, terminology there, but I don't want to give a guarantee. The other thing that I want to convey is a feel of exclusivity. I've heard it described as developing a uh, red velvet rope practice, so that there is a feel of being special, of being of having some exclusivity, and um, that will help the overall image and branding of the practice over the long term. Um, so if we can work with the wording of that, that would be nice. Um, okay, moving on to patient education. This is just nonsense text in here right now, but I'm not really sure what to put in there. Um, we've got procedures, and I guess what we'll do is we'll just put in kind of a similar image to the Jackson Neurosurgery Clinic patient education website. I want to open that up right now and kind of show you what's there. They have made some improvements on it. Still, you don't see a whole lot about pain management, but yeah. Here's a video about kyphoplasty, I think. Um, yeah, this is one of the View Medica, um, and it just loads. So very high quality videos. I do like that. Um, I don't know what all these are down here, but we I think we've probably got all that covered. LinkedIn. I didn't see a LinkedIn contact. I don't think I did, so we may want to put that in. But let me click to the patient education section. Yeah, this has kind of a breakdown of head, peripheral, and spine. I'm not really I don't like the way this works, but the videos are exceptional. They're great. Um, Now this specialties page is kind of more what I was thinking about the different areas. Um, Obviously, I don't want to put a whole lot about brain tumors and whatnot, but things such as um, herniated compression fracture or herniated lumbar disc. Uh, this is a nice way to do patient education, but they can just click on it and it opens up a separate page for that particular issue. And then they can play this nice high quality video. There's also similar things for procedures, and we can that would be nice. But they've changed this around. Yeah, it looks nice. Still really not focused enough on pain management. I do need my website, but something like that would be very nice. Again, we need to keep the contact info above the fold, contact button above the fold. Um, Biography site. There's a lot of white here. White there, and it all kind of fades into the background. What we need to have is a little frame around this photo, probably this color, same color as this font. Um, we don't need to have it say Dr. John B. Adams. We need to have it say John B. Adams, DO. Um, well, I actually leave it Dr. John B. Adams. I think that's fine. We have this big blank spot down here. It's not blank. It's actually text that's not um, formatted correctly. We need to change that. That doesn't fly well with Google's Panda and whatever other animal they have, their protocol, but it can ding me on SEO. As far as the practice goes, this looks good. I'm gonna have somebody do a voiceover for this and read it. We need to have this above the fold. Again, getting rid of this down here, I think it would be better. Um, I might just put a video here and then the text down below the fold. I think that would be best. All right, I think that gets most of it. Well, here we have the different contacts. It'd be nice for this to extend a little bit farther down if we could. I'm not sure if there's a way to have it automatically spread out to fill the person's screen or not. But we have Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, YouTube, Pinterest, Vimeo. I don't have a Vimeo. Um, I think I do have a LinkedIn, so we need a LinkedIn font. Other things like Tumblr and whatnot, we may can add those in as we go along, but that'll end it for now. Thank you.